No, not later, now. Be a better person now. Well, good morning, brothers and sisters, and welcome to Mission Zero. If this is your first time here, my name is Shawn, and this is Battle Cry, the show where we give you a motivational theme that can carry you through a more positive week. So today, what I think we need to talk about is how we can all be better people. And the way that we're gonna do that is I'm gonna give you 3 rock solid and concrete ways that we can all be better. The first thing that I want to talk about that we can do to be better people is to practice better customer service. Now, there is definitely a component of this that I'm talking about the employment customer service and treating people better on your job, because certainly we all have a problem with that. But I want you to think about the other kinds of customers in your life, right? If you are married, your spouse is one of your customers. If you go to school, your teacher is one of your customers. Your co-students are part of your customer base. The problem with a lack of customer service is it's just this thing that bleeds into us not really caring about people, and that is so destructive. So if you want to be a better person, practice giving better customer service, being nicer, being more worried about the needs of others than the needs of yourself. The second thing that we can all do to be better people is to practice true kindness. Now, I've talked about this a little bit before, but the word kind actually has nothing to do with being nice to each other. It's about being helpful to each other. Let me give you an illustration. If you need food, right, you're like low on funds and you need to eat, and I wash your car, I haven't really done anything for you. I haven't been kind to you. Kindness requires that the person receiving it views it as helpful, views it as a thing that they needed. And so that is considerably more difficult because, again, this requires worrying more about what somebody else needs than what you want to provide. Right? We tend to devolve into sort of these Facebook relationships where the most support you give is the thumbs up somebody. But true kindness is about a lot deeper than that. Practice actual kindness. Practicing better customer service, well, that's sort of the easy level. Practicing true kindness, that's a little tougher. That's like your intermediate. But now let's talk about real hero level stuff. Let's talk about number 3, practice serving the needy. Now, in biblical times, the needy was the poor and the widows, right? That's what's cited all over the Bible, the poor and the widows. Nowadays, the needy can be a lot more than that, right? It is the impoverished. It is the widows, but it's also the depressed. It's also the anxious. It's also the lonely. Cain asked this question, am I my brother's keeper? Well, the right answer to that question is yes. We are our brother's keeper. And our brothers and sisters have spun off into all kinds of odd problems because we have lacked that cohesion. Just the number of people on earth who don't have clean drinking water, when we have all of the excesses of the first world, shows that we have gone awry. And so the third way to be a better person is to give service to those in need. These are 3 ways. It's not the only 3 ways to be a better person, of course, but these are 3 things any of us can absolutely do today and be better people, feel better about ourselves, and do more for our fellow man. And isn't that what I'm always talking about? We are here for is to help each other grow. And that doesn't happen if we're leaving some people behind, unfed, unwashed, untouched. We've got to be more cohesive. We have got to do more. And so this is my appeal and my exhortation for us today. Be better people. Give better customer service. Give true kindness. And give service to those in need. And so take this message, take any piece of it you possibly can, and use it to be the youiest you can possibly be. And may God pour out the blessings of compassion and empathy and humility and perseverance in you so that we can all provide these things and be better people. And I love you so much. Peace out. So, I'm going to excise this. So, right, and okay. I am going to excise from, I swear to God I will.